Just excited. 2 games this weekend, and to get both at home, this is really important for this team moving forward and growing. And I think we did a great job on the defensive end. Obviously, got our defensive goal, but on the other side of that, just had a lot of people step up today. Chloe being one of them with a double-double. Not a surprise to me because we know she's capable of doing that. But now seeing that in a game like this, and then Grace O'Neal with 12 rebounds. I mean, you just got to give this team credit. They find a way to win, and I thought we certainly saw that over this weekend, and certainly in today's game.
Chloe, this really felt like a great team win from start to finish. Offensively, defensively, you guys were getting in the passing lanes. Just talk about how you guys executed the game plan at really almost to perfection in terms of both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think obviously defense is number one priority here, and I think that that's something that we're all bought into, and we know that that's what fuels our offense. If we can get those touches, get those steals, and rebounds on the defensive end, and that allows us to push in transition, which is really where we thrive with people like Baker and then Evans running the rim. So that's something we really wanted to capitalize on at the beginning of the game. And then, yeah, we were just able to flow offensively in our motion. We didn't really have to run that many sets, which was really great just to see the movement. And everyone got open shots, which was awesome. It's ultimate team win.
Yeah, and speaking of that, it seemed like Elon really wanted to guard Amaris very closely, but Kara made shots early, then you made shots later in the second quarter. How huge is that for you and Kara specifically to kind of open things up for Amaris and the rest of the offense?
Yeah, I think we know Amaris is going to get a lot of defensive attention, and I mean, she's had an amazing year, so it's all deserved. And I think that if we can open up the floor for her, and then also the rest of our team with people like Kara, myself, Grace O'Neal, and then Deja inside, I think that it really just opens up the floor, and it doesn't allow the defense to be settled. So I think that's something that we talk about a lot. Everyone ready to score, everyone ready to contribute. We don't have to rely on one player, and as good as she is, it really makes her job easier when the rest of us are able to capitalize.
You got off to a real fast start. How much of that helps the whole mental and forward momentum situation? In other words, you guys were in sync right from the opening tap, and how well does that work in terms of how well does that go for you for carrying through the rest of the game?
Yeah, I think just knowing Elon likes to get out in transition, I think was something that we were ready to shut down from the beginning, and I think that all starts with defense, and getting out to the fast start. I mean, we got out to one as well on Friday, so I think that's something we said in our starters huddle at the beginning of the game, and try and simulate that, do that again, and get off to a really good start. Just kind of settles the nerves and makes everyone feel a little bit more settled, and then getting new people in the game early. Yeah, everyone did great, especially in the first quarter. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Chloe.
Thanks.
Couple of stats, team stats that really stand out to me, Coach. 21 assists on 25 field goals, 14 steals. I think the steals were huge. Elon did have 19 turnovers, but 14 of those forced by your team, getting in the passing lane. Talk about the defense holding Elon to 37 points and creating all those turnovers.
I think that's just, I think we always rely on our defense to keep us in games and put us in games, and I think today we saw that right from the beginning. And it's something where each game is different, adjustments you have to make. But I thought we really kind of came out with our foot on the gas and really said, hey, this is something we're going to use. And Elon on the other side is a very good defensive team. They've been keeping teams to low scores, so we knew it was going to be a defensive battle. But just the flow we got into offensively right from the beginning, I think really helped us just stay in the flow of the whole game. And I think on the defensive end, we definitely locked up and did the things we need to do. And it allowed us to get some easier looks on offense.
Now, a lot of players really stepped up. Deja Evans only credited with 2 blocks, but all day she altered the shots of Elon. They like to score inside and get to the basket, but I feel like Deja just completely changed how they attacked the basket. Talk about what you saw from her on the defensive end.
It was hard for me almost to take her out of the game today. Every time on the defensive end something happened, she was, like you said, she just was a difference maker. The 2 blocks, just her presence every time we were firing a ball screen in the paint, she definitely her presence was known, and I was really happy to see that because I think that's something we're going to see more and more of Deja moving forward.
And in general, coming off a tough road trip, you get 2 tough wins at home, a battle on Friday night, and then a really easy win, but well-earned win against Elon, 2 teams with winning records. How great is that before you go back on the road to Boston up on Friday night, getting the 2 wins here at home?
It's huge. You know, we knew this was a big weekend for us, and I thought we took it, as we said, possession by possession, because that was the only way we were going to be able to do it. So really happy with this, and I'm happy to go, with these 2 wins, obviously hitting the road next week.
We're good.
Thanks, Coach.
Go Eagles.
We'll be back on Sunday.
Is that game at 3 o'clock on